And this is the waterfall in my tea garden outside the tea room. You see how close it is to the tea room. This is the cup, the French cup by Leslie Dumont in front of the Church of Saint-Sulpice in Paris. She was selling at a market there. And a better look at the garden. And on the right-hand side, you can see the place where all the guests washed their mouth and hands, purified themselves. And there's a lantern there. This is called a Nara lantern. It's made in the style of Nara near Kyoto. And you can see a bodhisattva's head watching over all. And you can detect some moss in the garden here and there. There's the bridge. This is, I call the Bridge of Dreams after the short story by Tanazaki. And the form of this pond is a little bit in the shape of the Chinese character for heart. These are old stones from northeast Thailand that were used to make the waterfall. And here is one of the gates that goes to the outer garden. We are in the inner garden because we're in the tea room. But further on, you see the waiting arbor. In Thai, they call it the sala, but in Japanese, it's called the machiawase seki, the seat for sitting and waiting. And that is made with shakes, or shingles, if you will, from the U.S. They're redwood shakes or shingles. And the body of the pavilion is also Thai redwood. And the floor and sides are Thai maideng, which is another kind of redwood or rosewood. There are many parts to my garden, and later I hope the guests go to see the Vajrayana-style garden of enlightenment. Later, if you go outside and you go that way, I will explain to you the Vajrayana, the secret Buddhism garden, where the carp becomes a dragon. And there's that lovely orange glow of the charcoal again, as Kuntanawat is washing the teacup and getting ready to make more tea. You're working very hard today, Kuntanawat. So many guests. 18 people altogether. Now he's whisking up some of the thin tea. And Kuntanawat, what is the name of this thin tea?
It's kan no shiro.
Tan no shiro. Oh, kan no shiro, yes. Yes, kan no shiro is made by Ippodo, one of the oldest, probably the oldest or second oldest tea shop in Japan. And kan means the barrier between east and western Japan. And shiro indicates that it's thin tea. But this tea can be used as either thick tea or thin tea, depending on what you like. It is one of my favorite teas. Kan is barrier, like gate. Thank you, Kuntanawat. So I don't know how many other tea gardens and tea rooms you've seen in Thailand. But we have some architects here. Who are the architects? The friend of Kunta. So you're a tea room architect?
No, like Todo-san.
Oh, sorry?
Todo-san. the guy who
Toshokan Library.
No, Todo-san. Mr. Todo.
Oh, Mr. Todd, the one who left.
Yes.
So both of you are architects. What kind of architecture?
No, I'm Potter.
Oh, you're the potter. Yes. So you're enjoying the pottery. So Kodo-san was the only architect.
Yes.
Oh, I wanted to ask him what he thought about the tea room. It took considerable effort to make the tea room. Many people worked. And because the doors were opened, my house was robbed during that time. Lots of money. Of course, it was the guard man that robbed. It's always the guard man in Thailand.
you mean this door?
Because we were making this floor, tatami floor, so we had this open. And even snakes were getting in. Yes. But it's all clear now. And it was full of termites. It took years to get rid of the termites.
With the real tatami, does it have like any issues with insects?
มีใครยังไม่ได้ชาอีกไหมครับ
แต่ว่าขออีก
usually
tatami is replaceable.
Some of this tatami is from Korea, but some was made here in Thailand.
By Japanese company.
It's a, I think it is Japanese who are running the company. There are 2 tatami makers in Bangkok area, and so these extra ones were made by the Thai tatami makers, the ones here that you're sitting on.
Yeah, really nice.
Okay, now the inner part is coconut shell. Yes, instead of stuffing it with straw, they stuff it with coconut shell, and only the top part is a straw mat.
This
And the
one is
ones from Korea are inside is straw. Of course, they don't grow coconuts much in Korea. But anyway, the coconut shell for the Thai tatami was an innovation.
Yeah, quite nice.
Very, very nice. It is very comfortable to sit on, isn't it?
Yeah.
Better than the Japanese or Korean tatami.
In general, Japanese just stack up the
Sorry.
traditionally, the Japanese stack up the rice straws.
Traditionally, it's Japanese what?
Like rice straw is inside.
Oh, rice. Yes, rice straw is inside. That's right. A lot of rice straw. Yes. And when you clean, if you vacuum, you have to be careful to go with the line of the tatami this way. If you go this way, it will break. You have to go this way with the vacuum. And this, when you come to the other one, you have to, like where you're sitting, the line goes the other way. At your knees there, the line goes the other way. So I had 2 ladies come in to clean yesterday, and I had to warn them about that because you can tear. Now, sometimes tourists who don't know about tatami, when they're staying in a Japanese inn, the old-fashioned style with all tatami rooms, they put their suitcase on tatami and they roll it or drag it and tear the tatami. Okay, and that bowl, I'll talk about it later when it comes back. I'm waiting for a special bowl.
Yeah, just something. One more? Yeah, I can.
Kunjanwak, is there another big bowl out there with a little bit of green in it?
a big bowl with a little bit
Green. You may remember I have one that I call Haru no Fuji. Spring.
The octopus?
No, not the octopus. Is the octopus there? I don't think so. The octopus is upstairs. But I think there's one with a little bit of green that I would like to show people. Kuntanawa, did you see the one Haru no Fuji? The one we sometimes use for kasane jawan? Is it in the kitchen?
Which one?
Remember Leslie Dumont, that one with the slab work fits inside of Haru no Fuji?
The big one is upstairs. Should I bring it down?
Oh, yes, I want to show that one. I thought we brought it down.
No.
Oh, yes, we definitely should show that one.
Okay.
And maybe I can drink from it. And which bowl is this one now that Kukai is whisking up?
Okay, I'll take the
Okay,
one from.
okay. Please excuse for just a moment. Oh, you have your green tea.
Yep.
Wow, you made some green tea. Okay. I'm trying to remember what that bowl is or who made it. Oh, the red sun bowl. Is that still here?
The red sun.
There it is, that one. I just remembered the name of the man who made it. He's a middle school teacher in Yokohama, and his name is Tomoaki Ueshin. Yes. So Ueshin would be his family name, and Tomoaki means like bright friend, would be his first name. He's a wonderful teacher. I'm sorry we lost contact.
Oh, this is the Dr. Chongrak bowl. Give it to me last year.
Oh, oh, John Rock's taking over. Oh, here we go. This is a wonderful bowl that I want to show. Oh, the sun is, the light here is no good. But this is the mate to the one that's slab work. Okay, Kunais,
Yes.
put this on the tatami
Put this on the top.
and put that one inside of it. Inside the bowl. Yes. So sometimes we serve like this, 2 bowls of thick tea. We call this layered cups. It's okay. It will fit. And they're both made by Leslie Dumont. So the bottom one is, I call Haruno Fuji, springtime Fuji. But we're not getting the green color in there very much, I'm afraid. Okay. So Kun, I take away the top one. And give the bottom one to Kunjon. Kunjon Rock, maybe you could make tea for me in this bowl. Haruno Fuji. So you know Kunjon Rock, he can do everything. Look at him, he can do Japanese tea ceremony too. He does Chinese tea ceremony every day. But when he comes here, he can do the Japanese one. Why? Genius. Just a genius. And Kun Ice. Tea enthusiasts. Yes, how do I get access to that blog?
Just click to the link.
Sorry?
Just click the link.
Share the URL.
Send me the link, please. Did you send me the link already?
I did, but actually you can search from Google.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So how often do you write in your blog?
I haven't written for 2 years already.
You've been writing for 2 years?
No, I've been writing for about 7 years, but I haven't written anything in
Oh,
these 2
for
years.
7 years, but you never told me about it. What a
I
friend!
think it's 5 years. No, not 7, 5.
For 5 years you've been writing and you didn't even tell me.
I told you already.
Just about a few months ago.
Oh, maybe.
You didn't tell me 5 years ago.
I think I told you before.
Oh, 5 years ago, I had encephalitis,
Oh.
and a lot of my brain was eaten. I suffered vast brain damage, so I probably forgot because of that.
It's okay. I can send you the link.
Oh, send me the link again, please. I'm sorry. I'm well now. There's that beautiful Edo bowl by Kim Jong-hee. It's too bad he died. I was in Korea when he died.
Oh.
Very sad.
จะให้คุณจอนแนะนำช่างปั้นเกาหลีข้างในเนี่ยเกี่ยวกับอะไรนะ
ใบนี้ไม่รู้เป็นของที่ไหน
The general view of the tea room now. Yes.
Could you please tell them about this bowl again?
I'm sorry.
Could you please tell them about the origin of this bowl?
Yes. Okay. Now, let me just get it in the video. You see, there's a crack in it. Because of the crack, the potter knows that you would sell it at a lower price, right? So this was on sale. But what the potter forgot, and the potter was Japanese in Hagi, the town of Hagi. He was Japanese. He forgot that the cracks are treasured in tea ceremony. What's imperfect is better than what's perfect. So fukanzen no bi. Do you understand Japanese? Oh, okay. Fukanzen means bi is beauty, and fukanzen means not correct. So it's incorrect beauty, is what the Japanese call it. And I have named this bowl Snowy Mountain Pass. The crack is the pass through the mountains, and the mountains are covered in snow. So you can pass that around.
Enjoy.
Okay. Oh, and here's my Haruno Fuji. So I'm going to turn off the video so I can drink it.